Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Today, I would like to present my topic presentation about language teaching curriculum. The first, we are going to definition of curriculum. Curriculum is the outline of concept to be taught to students to help them meet the concept standard. A curriculum is what taught in a given course or subject. A curriculum refers to an interactive system of instruction and learning with specific goals, content, strategies, measurement, and resources. And then about development. A curriculum development in language teaching. The first about historical background. And the history of curriculum development in language teaching starts with the nation of syllabus design. Uh, Syllabus design is one aspect of curriculum development, but not identical to it. Syllabus design is the process of developing a syllabus. And a syllabus is a specification of the content of a course of instruction and lists what will be taught and tested. Thus, the syllabus for a speaking course might specify what kind of oral skills that will be taught and practiced during the course. The functions, topics, or the aspect of conversation that will be taught and the order in which they will appear in the course. And then curriculum development. Curriculum development in language teaching, as we know it today, began in the 1960s. 60s. Curriculum development is more comprehensive process than syllabus design. It includes the process that are used to determine the needs of a group of learners to develop aims or objectives for a program to address those needs, to determine the appropriate syllabus, course structure, teaching method, and materials to carry out the evaluations of the language program that result from this process. Uh, if we look back at the history of language teaching throughout the 20th century, much of the impetus for changes in approaches to language teaching come about from the changes in teaching method. The method concept in teaching, the notion of systematic set of teaching practice based on particular theory of language and language learning. And the chronology of teaching method. The following are the chronology of teaching method in the last 100 years, as you can see in the slide. And then principle of language teaching methodology. Uh, Harold Palmer, a prominent British linguist, summarized the principles of language teaching methodology at the time as follows. The first, initial preparation, orienting the students toward language learning, and then habit forming, establishing correct habits, accuracy, avoiding inaccurate language, and gradation. Each stage prepares the student for the next. And then proportion, each aspect of language given emphasis and concreteness, movement from the abstract to concrete, and then interest, arousing students' interest at all times, and then order of progression, hearing before speaking and both before writing. And the last multiple line approach, many different ways used to teach the language. And then term of remember in the linguistic, the scientific study of language. Syntax is the study of how words combine to make sentences. Phonetic is the field of language study concerned with the physical properties of sound, and it has three subfields. And then sociolinguistic or sociology and language, and then psychologistic, psychology and language. And the next about research. Curriculum research. And the first about definition of curriculum research. Definition of research. Research is application of scientific method in the study of problem and investigate systematically, and research in curriculum is a systematic attempt to gain a better understanding of all components of curriculum. And then definition of curriculum. According to Cunningham, curriculum is a tool in the hand of the artist or teacher to mold his material pupils according to his ideas, aims, and objectives in his studio or school. And definition about curriculum research. Research curriculum is a systematic attempt to gain a better understanding of all components of curriculum. And then needs of curriculum research involve range of educational objectives and their use by children and teachers in the teaching learning process. The problem of selecting and organizing learning experiences and evaluation of curriculum. And the next about research areas involve a structure of subject matter, placement, adequacy of content, uh, and development of techniques and prescribed theory and their relation to the fulfillment of learning objective. The examples of research areas involve organization of curriculum, adaptation of curriculum organization, analysis of the books, concept development on various subjects, duration of college work, syllabus, curriculum and program, and the teacher education and preparation. And then about teacher education and curriculum research. Um, Involve results in fresh material in classroom, important contribution to children, and then mastering in knowledge. And the next step of curriculum research, first read out and collecting the data, large group comparison, small group review, immediate revision, research development, and the last new revision consideration. And then rule of teacher, consider factors within curriculum and institution, adaptation of competency-based curriculum, ongoing process, and then developing study plan. Okay, I think enough for me, and thank you for the nice attention. And the last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.